today I'm alone, which means I'm talking about films that I saw far too young. I think I was about 8 when I saw this. Now, in this country, this film is rated 18, so I was 10 years too early. But it's a classic, and I have a special edition of it, which I'll go through and show you. And it is one of the most outrageous, gory, satire-filled film with big stars in the TV world.
Party.
Yes, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Kurtwood Smith stars in this film. Is that a clue? Does that help you? If you know what it is, write down in the comment section. You know the film. Give you a couple of seconds. It's on my shirt. It's got dinosaurs on it. From Jurassic Park. It's quite good, isn't it? You're right. It is Robocop, the 1987 classic Robocop.
The threat of nuclear confrontation in South Africa escalated today.
So I saw this about 8 years old. Bit young. And it blew my mind. It was action-packed gore galore. If you've not seen it, what are you doing? Robocop. And 18 in this country, so you've got to be over the age of 18. But they were selling toys for children. I don't know. The same thing with Terminator. Terminator, 18. Get the Terminator toy, kids. That sort of thing was going on. It doesn't make any sense.
Pakistan is threatening my border.
That's it, Buster. No more military aid.
Nuke 'em. Get them before they get you. Another quality home game from Butler Brothers.
So, Robocop stars Peter Weller, Nancy Allen, Rony Cox, Kurtwood Smith from That 70s Show, the dad. Yeah? Or the granddad in That 90s Show. He's always kicking people's butts. He is the main bad guy. Well, he is the bad guy that does stuff, but there's another bad guy above him. Played by, Ronnie Cox. He plays the character of Dick Jones. Good name for a bad guy. Dick Jones. He's going to be a dick, isn't he? The story of Robocop. I'll keep this one simple because most people have seen it. Robocop is about Alex Murphy, who's a new police officer on his first day, and he gets murdered, brutally murdered on his very first day by Kurtwood Smith or Clarence Bodica and his posse, gang. But they're protected by Dick Jones. No one knows that he's been looked after. He can just do whatever he wants because he's protected and doing stuff for Dick Jones so that he can get away with bad things because he's like the head bad guy. But he works and is very high up in OCP, which is the people that run everything. They run the police and everything like that. So Murphy's dead, and there's another guy, one of the police officers, or one of the OCP head people, have got this idea of making a part man, part machine, law enforcement angel of death, I guess, basically. That is Robocop. Now, this scene, Dead 209, is great because if you want a machine to malfunction, you don't want it to have massive bloody guns.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
It all goes wrong for this guy who's playing out a scenario, and yeah, he's just brutally killed. Like I said, this film is very gory because it's directed by Paul Verhoeven, who loves his gore, and we all know directed the greatest movie of all time, which is Starship Troopers, obviously. Didn't have to remind you again. Jeez. Bob, let's call him Bob. Well, that's his name. He sees that the old man doesn't like what Dick Jones is doing and sneaks in there with his Robocop design going, this Ed 209 thing isn't going to work. It's not, I've got an idea that can go now. At that point, Murphy has been brutally murdered by Kurtwood Jones, so they need a body, a human, a dead person that signed a waiver. They bring him in and they put him all together, basically. Stick all metal, bulletproof stuff, give him a gun in his leg. It's in his leg. Like walks along and the gun is in there. Just gets it out his leg because he's got no legs anymore. There's robot legs. Walking along, doing his own thing. Pretty good, I think. Dick Jones isn't happy, so he sends like his people, Kurtwood, and the bad man that already killed Murphy to try and get rid of him. But they decide to go for Bob because he snuck in there, annoying Dick Jones. Don't annoy your bosses because he was his boss. Don't annoy them. They'll have you killed by the gangsters they know. Maybe. I don't know. I know what your boss does. I don't think mine will have me killed.
You've insulted me, and you've insulted this company with that bastard creation of yours.
Bob is now being killed by Kurtwood on the orders of Dick Jones.
We could have been friends, but you wouldn't go through proper channels. You went over my head. That hurt.
The other bad guys, are going around doing their criminal activity in this horrible place called Detroit. I mean, Detroit's probably lovely, but I've never been. Robocop stops a robbery or attempts to stop a robbery, but one of the guy that is doing the robbery is one of the guys that killed him originally, and he starts screaming in his face that we killed you, you're dead. He's so confused, and it starts messing with Robocop's head and starts remembering stuff. After that, goes back to station, does some nerd stuff where he puts in his little thing and accesses all areas that are not accessible for most people, but he's Robocop, and he finds out who killed him, who it is associated with, and then he goes after them.
You're dead! We killed you! We killed you!
So Dick Jones decides we're going to have to get rid of Robocop because I want Ed 209 to be the main guy around the city. Many of them, loads of Ed 209s, not just one guy, 30 military grade machine chicken things. Yeah, they pretty much look like a chicken. They've got to destroy him, so all the other police officers are waiting for Robocop after he's come down from seeing Dick Jones and going, I know what you're up to, because he's figured it out as well. Even though he's a robber, he knows. And they all just fire on him, start shooting him. I mean, he's already had a fight with Ed 209, who can't walk downstairs. And that's how he got away, because Ed 209 can't do stairs. But he's really hurt, really down on his luck. Well, he's down, he's a robot. He's really down. He's going to die. He's going to properly die. The battery's about to die, basically. And then Lewis turns up, his partner, his old partner, that was there when he got killed, throws him like a car and drives off, takes him away and does some repair work on him. But surprisingly, she's gone back to where he originally died, which is the warehouse thing. And then because there's a tracking device on him, they know where he is. And then Kurtwood and his posse come after him with big guns.
Watch this.
Wait a minute, Clarence!
And, well, they find him, and Robocop is hurt, but loads of them die as well. And there's a really gory scene with toxic acid. It's just gory, very gory. I think Total Film Magazine had it up there as one of the most goriest moments in cinema history. Might have been. There's a battle between good and evil, pretty much. And Robocop wins. He ends up killing them all. And then he's back to work as a police officer. Got to clean these streets. That's pretty much Robocop. That is the end of Robocop. It's silly. It's stupid. It's over the top. It's beyond gory. It is not for children, especially if you're 8 years old. So if you're 8 years old, do not watch Robocop. Wait until you're at least... It says 18 on the box, but I'd say wait till at least 15 before you watch it.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Murphy.
Now, let me show you the box, the Arrow Video Special Edition box set. There he is, Robocop. I really do like the artwork for this. That's the back. And that's the side. It's going to focus on it. Whoop. Focus. There we go. You get a old school poster, the classic poster Robocop, which is one of him coming out the car, which you've all seen. I'll open it wide. Yeah, so he's stepping out the car. You all know that poster. But they've also included the new artwork they did for the cover as well. So that's that poster. And again, there is a full-on big ass booklet. Look at the size of that thing. A lot of information in here, all about it, how they did it, how they made everything, where the story came from, the directors and everything like that. The special edition 4K. It looks very, very good, the 4K. It's the blacks are black. The HDR works well. There's Dolby Atmos. What you get is disc 1 is the director's cut, and disc 2 is the theatrical cut. There he is. Before and after. Get nowhere, had a haircut. And then you got little scenes from it as well. Don't know if they're going to be upside down. So that's like Ed 209 shooting the good guy, I guess. And then you got bad guy doing bad things and Robocop coming along. Loads of different stuff. Loads of different things. Is it a worthy pickup? If you've not got Robocop, yes. I think it is. I think it's worth getting. Definitely. I'll do what I did last time. If I find it, I'll leave a link down below so you can help the channel and get a decent copy of Robocop. And that has been our little talk on Robocop and the Arrow video release of it, which is quite old now, actually. A couple of years old I did this. It's a definite worthy watch. It is not Paul Verhoeven's best movie. It is number 2, I think, for me. It'll be Starship Troopers, Robocop. I won't say number 3 or 4. 5 is Showgirls.
Just not making myself clear.
Thank you for watching this little talk of films that I've watched when I was far too young. Write in the comment section down below what film you saw when you were far too young. And maybe I might not have seen it and I should go watch it because it could be a classic and I don't even know about it. Okay? Thanks for watching. And until next time, I will see you later. She's not here. Yeah.